And yeah, I think that people on Steam have been giving the game a really hard time, needlessly. So there you go. Alright, you are almost healed. One more turn and then we'll go after that deer. And we've 4 more turns until we get the astronomer's house. Cool. By what right do we rule? Natural right or divine mandate. So we can get more influence, which will allow us to claim more territories more quickly if we go divine right. Natural right. Or if we do divine mandate, then we get extra faith for every territory, which will allow us to grow a religion. I actually kind of feel like in the future we should go natural right and then switch to divine mandate when we actually have a religion. But right now I'm not going to pick because we can't afford it. It costs 10. And the last thing is if you see a strategic resource which is just a question mark, you can't build anything there because you don't know what it is. You'll need to wait until a later era when those become available. Okay, we can finally fight this deer now, which we're going to do. We're actually going to deploy up here because, yay, high ground. Hadn't really planned for it, but I'll take it. Symbols. And now that we have claimed this, we can start grabbing the outposts from around here. So I'm kind of wondering if we want to grab this region, because big-ass river coming through it. Decent production, and it has dyes. So let's grab you 3 and start you moving over there while you continue to heal. How much is that going to take to claim? 30. That's fine, I can afford that in 1 more turn. Hey, we have an Assyrian. Burke has finally chosen his ancient era. 26 turns in. Poor Burke. Now that they are living in permanent settlements, villagers want to track the changes of the seasons and organise the planting of crops. So we have calendar research now. So it's on to the next technology, which I think is probably going to be carpentry, seeing if we do have forests around. And yeah, that's everyone. Everyone is now finally in this era. What colour is Quill? Quill's purple. Quill is 2nd. Okay, that's not concerning.
Over this way.
So now the question is, where should we set up this city? And I actually think that right here is a really good spot, because we'll have access to the Stone River Spring. We'll have food from those locations. We'll have production from here. We can easily put a farmer's quarter down to here. Then we have the rivers. It looks like it's actually a really big region. We can do production down here next to those mountains. And this might actually be a really good second city spot. And Karaka is almost ready to join Babylon. It costs 80. So no, we want to just keep on expanding and claiming territories for the moment. Blades of the Empire! As your horizons widen, your armies grow in lockstep with your ambitions. Now, with military power spread over several regiments, it's time to decide the nature of the soldiers who compose your armies. So this is going to be the cheaper industry cost or the extra combat strength. I'm not going to choose either. Because again, I need my influence for other projects. Which is namely making sure I control this. You're saying it's a better location down there. Don't care. I want the defensiveness of the really high hills. Oh, geez, they've got chariots already? Ugh.
Let's go.
Okay, what I'm going to have to do is run you away and then join you guys together. You might try to start burning something, but we should have a few
You
turns
have
before that actually
constructed a
happens.
first emblematic quarter. It's a symbol of power and a lasting memory of this era. Go ahead, be smug.
Okay, I'll be smug. Let's go with food production. So we're now building the pottery workshop, which is going to take us just 2 turns. And then we could build another astronomy house. Which I think we do want, because for every astronomy house we have for the rest of the game, researchers produce more science and more food for each one that we have. So yeah, it does make sense to double down on those if we can, even if it's not an optimal location. So we'll probably put it there. Or there. No, probably there. And you need to get a move on over here. And we need to keep an eye on you.
Off we go.
And carpentry has been researched. The art of woodworking is essential for bowmaking and lays the foundation for future construction. So now we have access to archers as well. I would like to start claiming another region. It would make sense for it to be this one. I think I'll put it here. Because this effectively controls the choke point through this, which would allow access to the back of my nation. Or here. I think I'd want a maker's quarter here so we can get the adjacency triangle. I would put it here so we have access to the Stone River field, and this one too. Yeah, that's definitely the best place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split one of these guys off and send you off in that direction. And then you lot are going to head down here to join up with the 2 troops that we have. Standing by. New technology. This is going to be city defense, because apparently that's becoming a problem. Wait, what? Chibi is complaining? Chibi, why are you complaining? Can't believe that Chibi is complaining. Yeah, me either. Outrageous. Guru Unknown, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Welcome to the Modelings. Good to have you joining us. Thank you for that. Oh dear. Is that the area that I was going to claim? No. That's okay. Alright, we've now got a full army which we can send to hopefully go and deal with those guys. You in the meantime are on your way to set up an outpost over here. That would be a good spot too. Nah, I like that one more. Create your religion. Okay, so polytheism versus shamanism. Polytheism will give faith for a number of attached territories, whereas shamanism gives it for population. Right now our population is still quite low. And I was going to say I don't foresee it growing, but actually I do. But I also see us getting more territories being fairly aggressive, although at the moment I'm just grabbing outposts wherever I can. Poor things, all chat trolling, even Mordred. First city named, Chibi's complaints. I think here... I mean, we would already effectively need 10 population to make shamanism worth it. I think I'm still going to do that because that's such a long-term bonus. Because we're already kind of stuck in this little peninsula over here. I don't know how much space we're exactly going to have to expand outwards after this. Now, we could start immediately building the stone ring, so we don't fall in to that same problem that we had last time where we didn't get the holy site. But honestly, I would really much rather get the astronomy house up and running. Now, astronomy houses get bonuses for adjacent farmers' districts, which we would actually get more of from up here. Except the best location then to put it would be there. I don't think we're ever actually going to be able to get that far. Not in this era anyway. I still think it's worth trying for, though. Let's put a Maker's District there. 6 turns. Challenge accepted. Food's only costing 6 this time. Why was it costing more before? Whatever. Fate of the free cities. The world, as it ever was, is divided into the rulers and the ruled. Great sprawling empires, proud independent cities. Your struggle is with other empires, but you should not forget the part that these free cities play. So we've got independent peoples. I don't think I want to do anything with you. I don't. Founding myths. This is the one that I'm still considering. Maybe we want divine mandate so we can actually start converting people and making sure that we hold on to our religion. Hey Mordred, was waiting for you to play this game. Hope you have fun. I've been playing this quite a lot, Akudian. Ekduyan. Made achievements worth more than just bragging rights. Yeah, it's how you get people like me interested in actually using achievements. Like making it traits that you can share to other people through AIs. Genius. Speaking of which, if you would like to play against this handsome chap over here, then you absolutely need to type in !persona and follow the link which is granted through that. Thank you very much, Sindrin. Because that will let you add Mordred Viking to your games as one of the AIs that you can play against, in the same way that we are currently playing against Quill.
How are you today?
Except doesn't look as much like me and is not voiced by me. Still made by me though. How can you get a CB against players? Grievances. So for example, we have a grievance because they attacked us. They have a grievance because we stole some land next to them. And you can basically say, okay, this is so bad, I'm going to make it a demand. And then if you make it into a demand, they can say yes, in which case they give in to your, they acquiesce to your request, or they say no, and you fight them. Or rather, or they leave it as a demand and don't answer it, in which case you generate war support. Once you hit sufficient war support, you can start a war. Plus, you can always do a surprise war, though. If you do a surprise war, then your war support will tick down. And remember, regardless of the conflict, your objective is to reduce their war support to 0. So right now, they would have the advantage because their war support is higher than mine. Apparently I got an achievement that only 0.1% of people have. Sejong, get 12 Aesthete stars in a single game. Nice. Now, I saw the 15 Aesthete star was Victoria. Although, honestly, with Victoria, it should really have been 3 stars. City defence researched. With the advent of permanent settlements, thought naturally turns to security and defence. The earliest innovations are simple but effective. Alright, let's grab domesticization. And how much to add you? 80. That's expensive. How much to make you into another city? 160. That's even more expensive. Fight the mammoth.
Charge!
Good. Keepers of the Creed. An unexpected rivalry has erupted between the 2 temples in Babylon, each representing a different sect of Babylonian shamanism. We really need to come up with a new name for this. What should we call it? Any ideas? I'm not going to go with complaintism. I know that was going to be the first thing to come up. Reign of Tacos, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Any other ideas? Bacon is what I went with my religion name. Mordology? I don't think we've actually had Mordology. Depacification, since Quill is the neighbour. I quite like the idea of Mordology, actually. Mordology sounds cool. Done. Okay, you've started building that. There is also a sanctuary down there which you can go and burn. Sooner or later. Right, Keepers of the Creed. An unexpected rivalry has erupted between 2 temples of Mordrology, each representing a different sect of Mordology. One temple argues that the religious matters should be left in the hands of dispassionate men, while the other contends that only women with the capacity of nurturing life possess the necessary understanding of these affairs. So, men, women, or all? I'm going to say all. But I am kind of curious about how we're doing with the conversions. And just how much faith we're going to be up against here. So Mordology right now is the much stronger faith, because they went... No, I went shamanism. That's fine. And they are no longer culturally converting me. Good. I got my influence up and running before it became a problem. That's a lot of chariots you have over there, guys. And making me a little bit nervous. And you're setting up yet another location too. Come on, people. Domesticization research. The taming and breeding of wild animals such as pigs and buffalo brings new means of eating and working. Speaking of which, I have loads of cash. Hey, Quill, do you have any stuff for me?
How are you today?
Yeah, I'll buy your dice.
You have...
Though I am a pacifist, I can't help but notice your growing vulnerability.
So what you're saying is I need to upgrade some of these to proper soldiers. Gotcha. Why is your equilibrium going up? Oh, that's true. Apparently he has possibly got a different persona. Hang on, I'm just going to look this up. Because he said he tweaked his character abilities. Just going to look into this. Militarist war support is 80. Oh, okay. Come on, Games Together. This search always takes a while, and I feel like it's going to get longer and longer. Quill must have had fun with that line. Yeah, I would imagine so. Quill 18. That is definitely Quill 18. Loyal, cool-headed, open Avenger, militarist brainiac. Those are some very different traits than the Quill 18 we're currently using. Well, I'll add him. Good to know. There's now a peaceful city and a hostile city. Right next door to me! Come on! Although the upside here is I should be... Oh no, somebody else is influencing them. I think that might be Shenria. You should not be able to reinforce each other yet. And we would have the possible high ground?
Of course. Strike first! Strike hard! Now! Yes, sir. Come on! No mercy!
Unfortunately, right after this fight, their second army can attack me. You didn't get your heavy cavalry bonus because you were adjacent. Ow! Okay, maybe you did. Damn, I was really hoping. Come on. Yes!
Over this way. Come on!
Come on! Run away! Ooh, this doesn't even kill him.
For your families!
Does it? It does! Yeah, we took 55% casualties there. 99 archers! Impressive. So are there two quills now, or does the old one get updated? There's two. Does the new one have the voice lines? I don't know. I do not know. It did still have his face, though. So the characters still look the same. So if someone wants to check that, do let us know. Exist, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. Ooh, and we have some more science. Yay for playing Science Civilizations. Bronze working. That's going to give me access to the Sabu Sequasti, which I think I would like to get rather soon. Then Masonry, so we can get the quarries. There's a redoubt here as well. What the hell? 2 enemy cities and a redoubt. Okay. So this level of difficulty definitely adds a little something something. I'm just hoping that Burke and Quill can keep each other busy. Especially because Burke should be weaker than I am. Can anyone make a persona like that, or only important people? No, anyone can. If you start the game up, go to extras and then community, then make sure that you have your account connected to Games Together. It's one of the buttons. Then you should be able to get it. Is Burke still alive? Yeah, we can see there's a black nation here. See the borders. So he's not going to be very strong, but he's alive. In fact, he's even got 2 provinces. So I'd kind of like to grab this just to deny them. And then we would have this as one front. Likewise with this area. In fact, I'd really like this area because it's just so much science. I think I'd put the city like here. No, that wouldn't make any food. Oh, it wouldn't matter. It's an outpost. It just needs production so it can finish building. Put it there, then put the thingy building there. Astronomy house. How much would that cost? 100. Yeah, because we would need to have you connected first. Meanwhile, we have actually finished the first Maker's Quarter, which is cool. Then we just need the Farmer's Quarter, and then we have the Astronomy house. Oh man, everyone else is getting stars. Why am I so far away? I need 2 more population, I need 1 more kill. I mean, we're not that far away from getting a few. Okay, let's have you... I'm not sure I want to spend 100 going down there when this would be so much cheaper. Costs 50, but it's next to my capital. Why is that so expensive? Maybe just because of the number I have.
Keeping an eye out.
I'm less interested in the holy site. Although we're currently being converted by Quill's religion, so what we might want to do is flip on the founding myth and go faith on territory.
It seems so. If the gods hadn't chosen us, somebody else would be standing here.
Because influence-wise, we're fine. During the recent brutal battle, many soldiers sustained horrific, life-changing injuries before returning to Babylon. For some, the whole character has changed, becoming aggressive, demented, or unable to bear others' presence. Others suffer physical wounds, some forced to use crutches or carts to move around. Among the citizens, fear mixes with admiration as they spy them in the streets. Your lead will be vital. How do you welcome back your crippled soldiers? So we can glorify them or we can exploit them. I think I'm going to exploit them. Because I'm gonna need troops. If they're already throwing chariots at me. Holy site will take 11 turns. I think I need to at least place the holy site so that nobody else can steal this from me.